Hello everybody, this is going to be the first in a 3-part video podcast on how to deal with small group dynamics, and today we're going to focus on personalities. What are the 11 main personalities that you're going to encounter in your small group, youth, club, thingy, cell group, koinos group, home group, whatever. So person number one is Dominator. Dominator, bless him, always answers questions first, always wants the first word, the last word. They often interrupt others, they launch huge monologues, they come across as needy and bossy. Dominator tends to be right most of the time too, annoyingly, and they easily close down conversations because of it. Dominator can be critical or dismissive of others, and as the name suggests, they often dominate the conversation by demanding attention. Bless them. The second person is the other extreme to Dominator. It is a disappearer or ninja. The ninja, the disappearer, they disappear. They don't answer questions voluntarily. When they're called upon, they have a tendency to freeze, waiting awkwardly for you to pass them by. Disappearer often vanishes into the background as if by magic. They can make a group feel very uncomfortable and lead other characters to try to force them to interact. And third, Gladiator. Gladiator loves the arena. They want the debate, they want the argument, and if they get it, they tend to take the other side, whether or not they actually hold that view or not. They are the devil's advocate in the group. Gladiator can take you down unnecessary tangents and cause long conflicts with your plan and with other members of the group. Groups often kick back against Gladiator personally and hurtfully. Then we have the opposite to Gladiator, we have Placator. Placator never wants a debate, never wants the argument. They are a master of sitting on the fence and actively seek to close down conflict and argument. Placator shuts down helpful discussions and turns genuine iron-sharpening iron conversations into personal issues. Then we have Lover. The answer to lover is always love, in one form or another. It's God loves us and we should love others. It's always the stock response to any kind of question or conflict. They can come across as annoyingly deep and hard to follow because they have a lot of emotive sounding answers. Thus, lover shuts down conversations. They can also be uninterested or hostile to important and juicy topics like hell or punishment or judgment or sin or wrath. Then we have Downer. Again, in some ways opposite to Lover. Downer seems just to bring things down. Downer has a tendency to give a negative spin on whatever answers are offered. They seem to be by nature glass half full. Downer is often hurtful, critical, biting, sarcastic, and they noticeably blow off activity and discussions. Then we have Missioner. Missioner has a go out and do approach to every question. Missioner wants to be actively doing something rather than talking about something, so they often appear disdainful to the small group idea. Missioner is often social gospel focused and critical towards those who don't appear to share their views. We then have Joker. Joker is there to be the class clown, and they often dissipate serious and deep moments of important discussion with joke and humour. Joker always sees the funny side of everything, however inappropriate, and they tend to be distracting when starved of attention for a while. Joker can independently see that your group never gets personal or deep about anything. Getting there now, we get to Educator. Educator tends to see every question as an opportunity to show off their knowledge base. And if they can't, they manipulate questions to fit what they know. Educator likes attention for being in the know and can take you on enormous detours from the subject or question. Number 10, Revealer. Revealer doesn't understand the socially acceptable line between enough and too much information publicly. Revealer has a habit of pushing the too much information button and sharing deeply personal and awkward stories that are too sensitive for the public nature of the group. Revealer tends to be inward focused and moves attention onto themselves. Finally, number 11, Solver. Solver is very analytical by nature and a big fan of the rules of thumb. Solver often present easy answers and obvious solutions to complex and broad questions and issues. And worse, they can give impersonal action points to another group member sharing the struggle. Solver can often override genuine experience, and again they shut down needed conversations. I don't know if you recognised anyone. These are obviously the more negative traits of all these personality types, and they get mixed up a lot, and there's a lot of like Gladiator, Dominator, Solver, Educator. It might just be one person. But they're all got good solutions, all ways of working well with these people and helping them fit together, and that'll be our next video.